Hello everyone! In this lesson, we will introduce the second part of the UI. First, open it from the menu. Then switch to the mapping page. This lesson mainly covers the mapping page and the weight tool. The mapping page is similar to the previous mapping tools. Here we have a template system. We can save our mapping information as a template. It can also be loaded automatically. For example, after clearing it, click Auto Load to read the information from the template. Then it will be loaded. We can also delete these mappings. For mapping, for example, select a bone and clear the existing mapping. Right-click and select Map. It will create the mapping. Then it will automatically move to the next bone. This makes mapping much more convenient. For example, bones with twists in the arm area can be inconvenient to map. For example, here we also have the waist bone. Like this, it can automatically move upward bone by bone. This is more efficient. This is how we use the mapping page. This page is linked with the weight tool. For example, when we right-click and select Map, the mapped bones will be added to the weight tool. We recommend completing the mapping as much as possible. For example, shoulders, neck, and the end bone of the head. Finger mapping is not as important. For example, if we only add this one first, we can click here to automatically fill in the remaining finger bones. So there is no need to focus too much on finger mapping. After finishing mapping, let's move to the weight tool. This section contains various weight processing tools. For example, the copy weight function. If we already have a weighted model and create a new model, with some small changes, we can directly copy the weights. This allows us to quickly handle models with minor modifications. There is also point-to-point weight copying. For example, when we have double-layer cloth with inconsistent weights, we can use this function to copy weights quickly. Select points on one layer, then select points on another layer. It can also be used when the model has separated parts. Select the separated boundary points. Then add the target points and click Copy. This allows quick weight processing. Next is the Soft Selection tool. It works the same way as the previous soft selection tool. Select some points and enable soft selection. The soft selection weights can then be applied to a bone. The important thing is to select the bone first. Pick it here. Then select points and apply. Next is the function for modifying the maximum influence count. The default value here is 5. After marking the model, we can increase this value if needed. The value will be updated accordingly. This is slightly different from limiting influence points. It only changes the parameter value. It makes weight painting smoother. For example, using only 2 or 3 influences. This is the overall introduction to our UI panel. Thank you everyone.